Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to FC Destiny with AC Capri here in FC 25. It's season number 5 here. Insane. If you haven't caught up with this series, make sure you do. If you're new here, besides catching up, make sure you hit that subscribe button, join our ever-growing family here, and smash that like button if you enjoy the video here today. It is a big one. We are in the Serie A, finally. But let's wrap up last season before we start off this season. Player of the episode from last episode, which was the playoffs. So the playoff MVP, Zachary Bralkiard. You guys voted for the Canadian. I gave him +3 long shots and +2 shot power for his absolutely brilliant performance in the final and throughout the playoffs. He was a menace. That's some of the best we've seen from Zachary Bralkiard. Now, goal of the season. It was really 2 choices, and it wasn't Zachary Bralkiard for this. It was LaQuincio's absolute masterclass of a bicycle kick. Let's see it again. Just another excuse to watch this again. Oh my god, Zachary Bralkiard spreading it to Rojas. That's insane. Rojas in towards Zafo. Oh my god! LaQuincio! Welcome to season 4! And the last thing we're going to go over from season number 4 is your player of the season. You see him there, 6'6", Dutch unicorn LaQuincio Zafo. He scored 26 goals in 44 appearances. He impressed with his defensive ability. He impressed with his passing. He can really do it all at his height with all of his ability, and he made a massive difference again. Just because we expect him to score a lot doesn't mean it's not still valuable when he goes and does it anyways. He's absolutely one of the biggest reasons we are in the Serie A now, so it was his award to lose. And all this attention, all this traction he's been gaining in the media here at Capri has earned him some respect from the clubs such as Inter, who have been in talks with us. I think they're preparing a formal bid for our striker. And I absolutely prepare to reject it, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, there might be a number. Even though he's maybe the best we may get at this point, there's still maybe a number, but we'll see how that plays out. Now, during the playoffs in June, Santiago Rojas was dropped to the bench. Apparently, he was showing up to training late, expressing frustration with playing time, and just in general, did not seem very upbeat as he's usually known for being. So, manager Odell Tingling uncovered that it's in part because he misses his family. He grew up in Texas to 2 Mexican-American parents and is very close to them. He's only 19 years old as well still. So coming into a season that's going to be a big challenge for us as a team, we want to keep him in mind as well and what's best for his future success. So with his confidence and happiness in mind, we have decided to loan him out. And we decided to loan him out close to his home in Austin FC in the MLS. It's a club that has a decent amount of good players, but it's a place where he can absolutely get playing time and continue to grow. And most importantly, hopefully get his confidence right back up. So the first thing I'm going to cover now is some transfers. We're going to do some free agent transfers. Since we earned our way to promotion, I'm allowing us to bring in 2 free agent signings to help boost our squad for the first season of us being in the Serie A, on top of 2 permanent transfers, which again goes against our usual transfer rule, but being in a new division, earning that promotion, it's a reward, if anything, that we deserve some normal transfer behavior here. So the first player that we are going to approach is an attacking midfielder, Mirko Antonucci, who grew up in the AS Roma Academy. And Odell Tingling has convinced him to play alongside Armando Echeverria and rotate in there as a good veteran presence with an attacking peace of mind. He's definitely got some good quality. And we got him for free. That's the most important part. This is why I love free agents, and I am allowing this chance, so let's go get another. And the other free agent I have found, a former MLS player, formerly of Columbus Crew. It's attacking midfielder, winger from Romania, Alexandru Matan. This is a player Odell and I really like. He's excited to be part of the project. He's got everything I'm looking for in an attacker that could be fun. He's short, he's quick, and he's Romanian. I think we've yet to have a Romanian appear in this series, so let's It's gonna be another fun one. So taking a first look at these two new players in their Capri kits, Matan's gonna wear the number 15, and he's gonna act as that second winger to Zachary Bralkeyard, who's gonna be our first winger, but 5'5", very quick, good at dribbling, and he's a solid passer, so I'm excited to see him create for us. And looking at Antonucci in his new kit, he's gonna wear the number 20, and he's kind of been there, done that, and he's got some nice creative ability that I'm hoping he can use, and he's got that experience at the Serie A level, so I'm hoping that makes a difference too. He's a 29-year-old, so bit of a veteran presence as well. I'm sure you've started to see the overalls of the players. They may have changed a little bit. I'm gonna go through them now. We've got new players, we've got changes to the overalls, potentials, who's gotten called up from the academy, who we're loaning out, who we're selling, and then just a bit where we're at this point. So let me go through each player, starting with Vasilis Vasiliadis, our Greek keeper, showing off our new gray goalkeeper kits. He's a 69 overall now. That's a +2 from where he was at. 71 potential at 26 years old. Good upgrade for a keeper that I feel like deserves it. Speaking of a keeper that got an upgrade, Luigi Rigatoni got an upgrade in many areas, including the mustache game, which I think is fire, I'm not gonna lie. It kind of fits his persona right now, in the Luigi vibe. Alright, so 72 overall is a +3 from where he was at. I think very deserving, and a +4 to his potential to an 80. That's kind of the last big upgrade I'm gonna give him in his career, and at this point, it's up to him to figure it out. See how he does in the Serie A. Now he's gonna be facing some real good strikers. Pablo Guzman, out on loan. We sent him back out on loan to Bristol Rovers. He's got 76 potential. Raul Salinas has 75 potential. He's gonna get sold this season. We've transfer listed him along with a number of players. We have 9 players transfer listed. Sergiu Romanescu, one of our best young keepers, 79 potential. He's still out on loan at Galway United. Giovanni Schiante is gonna be sold this season. He's made 88 appearances for Capri over 4 seasons, and you know how I know that? Let me just show you once again the Google sheet. These are all of the player records over our first 4 seasons, so I'll be referencing some stats from here, but you can always check out the Google sheet in the description below. It's always linked in the description of all my videos. So Schiante is getting sold, and on to Leao Burrito, who's back from loan, and the Timor left back is gonna stay and be our backup this year for Shah Tom. I'm very excited to see what we can get from him. It's gonna be some high leverage scenarios going against these Serie A wingers. Shah Tom, love Shah Tom. Great season last season. Very underrated player. I thought he played absolutely outstanding last season. He got a +2 to his overall to 70 and a +2 to his potential up to an 82. Great representative from Malaysia. How about from Kazakhstan? Madiyar Musabayev is now out on loan in India, but he got the call up from the academy. Przemysław Wisniewski, outstanding in his first season last year, really helped our defense, +1 to his overall and potential up to a 74, now at 29 years old. Ciro Capitani got an upgrade as well, +1 to his overall and potential up to a 70, and he's got a beard now, so a little bit more of a chiseled look for our captain as we head into the higher divisions. Alfredo Di Napoli still out on loan at Peterborough. He's looking solid, 67 overall, 71 potential. We may see him again someday. Fabrizio Valentini, still not sure if we're going to see him someday or not, but sent him back out on loan, this time to Mantova in the Serie B. Liban Damat got a much-deserved upgrade to his overall, up to a 68. That's a +1. His potential remains at an 80, which I feel like is totally fair right now. He's been brilliant since we've seen him in the first season. I think it's only a matter of time before he knocks Ciro off of that starting spot at center back, but not yet. Ricardo Galli came up from the academy, and out on loan he went to Bromley. Rafaele DeSantis is back from his loan, and unfortunately, as much as I love that San Marino could have been represented here, he's gonna get sold. Willie Rouviere came up from the academy as well. He's 17, and he's out on loan at Dundalk in Ireland. Godfrey Obama, I thought he was pretty good in his first season, not absolutely outrageous, but he was definitely good, deserves his 83 potential, so that stayed there, and his overall stays at 65. He is going to be our 4th choice at center back this year again. Arash Motara Jabiafarpour from Sweden is, unfortunately for him, gonna get replaced as a starter. We're gonna bring in a new right back this season, but with how versatile Arash is, he might mix in all over the lineup now that he's gonna be coming off of the bench, but mostly he is gonna rotate 50-50 at right back with this new signing. Pedro Leguizamon, who's been a solid player over the last 4 years, but his potential is just too low at this point, and he is going to get sold as well. Ernad Spaho, as you can see, he's already out on loan to Crawley Town in League 2. Just a reminder of his 77 potential right now. Modest, I will say. Nnamdi Ofabor, brilliant player. Absolutely amazing. He's been better than I could have imagined, and he's staying at a 71. I said that we wouldn't really go over his capped potential and overall, which is a 71 right now. But I want to see how he does at the Serie A level, because he is going to be that primary center midfielder along with Mbube and Karoy Anderson, but he is still going to be our first choice. He's earned it, but this will be a very interesting season to see how he does against better competition. Our other Nigerian midfielder, Akinola Akpan from the academy, is back from loan, and he's getting sold. He doesn't have the highest potential in the world, and Nnamdi's done a great job representing Nigeria, so he's on his way out. On loan still is Leandro Andrade, reminder of his 76 potential. Speaking of new players with good potential in the midfield, Max Payne from New Zealand is going out on loan to Newcastle Jets in Australia, and he's got 82 potential. We can now officially say that since he's gotten called up from the academy. Karoy Anderson, I thought he had a pretty good first season. He's definitely rotating more and more into the lineup, and he's still only 23 years old, so honestly, I expect to see more playing time from him this season, deservingly so, and I have high expectations for this Jamaican midfielder, who I really do just love the way he's felt so far. Michelangelo Del Grasso, he's been there since day one. He provided the first assist in this series across to Paz Castellano for the header, but he's getting sold this season. He's 26 years old, and he's not getting any better. 68 potential, so Michelangelo Del Grasso will be better off somewhere else now. Sam Mbube, South African midfielder who's been pretty unbelievable over 4 seasons. He does it all for this club. He's 22 years old, so I think the future right now is him and Karoy next to each other, but for now it's going to be him and Nnamdi next to each other, with Karoy just behind. Andrea Pizza has been out on loan at Juve Stabia, and he's been doing pretty damn well, up to a 66 overall. I think I saw he provided 4 or 5 assists in the Serie BKT last season, so it's been a good loan for him. Kareem Wadoud also out on loan at Accrington Stanley. He's been doing good, 63 overall, and a reminder of his 82 potential. Camilo Biaggi is now out on loan at Reggiana. He could have came back, but I felt like it would be best if he stayed out on loan, so we're sending him down to the Serie BKT to hopefully get some playing time. Tavita Tukuafu has definitely been getting some playing time out in India. He's one of the best players at this Indian club, and he's getting better overall wise. His potential sits at 78 though. And this is the big story for this season. This is the big name. The excitement is all around this Danish midfielder, Henrik Skov. He has been awesome out on his loan, and now he's officially back. He's gonna be our 4th choice midfielder. He can play a little bit of attacking mid as well, but he's mostly gonna to be deployed in that central midfielder role. He's gonna wear the number 8, and I cannot wait to see him. He's got 86 potential, let me remind you. New boy, Mirko Antonucci, we already talked about him. Armando Echeverria got a deserving upgrade to his overall, I think. Up to a 72 from a 70, so +2. His potential remains at an 84. I don't know if he's gonna get to his 9-goal, 9-assist number he got last season, but what I can say is he's probably the most beloved player by the fans of Capri right now. Reminds them of Diego Maradona. He's Argentinian, he's got that flair, he makes your heart skip a beat when he's on the ball. Yeah, I think he's just going to be brilliant again. Not sure if he's going to get those crazy numbers, but I think he's going to be so crucial to our success this season. Samuele Martino, as you can see, we've already decided he's heading out on loan, and he's going to Serie BKT club Carrarese. But before we did that, he got an upgrade to his overall by 2, from a 65 to a 67. Very deserving in my opinion. He was awesome in the playoffs. He was awesome kind of all season as a backup to Armando. 82 potential, but I just wanted him to get more playing time this season and let Mirko Antonucci kind of handle the backup role to Armando in the Serie A, and then let Samuele Martino thrive in the lower division for now. But that's only a 1-year loan, so we'll get him back. Zachary Brault-Guillard, up to a 72. That's another +2 overall upgrade, and another deserving one in my opinion. He's moving to the left wing this season. I'm very excited to see him start for Odell. Alexandru Matan, the Romanian, very excited to see him. We already talked about him. Giuseppe Ferrari. Probably not the greatest news that we brought in Matan for him, but I think he's going to deploy off of the right wing a bit as well, and maybe even a little bit at striker. So you're going to see Giuseppe Ferrari all over the attack, but he has dropped down to our third choice left winger for now. Miguel Lala, I sent him back out on loan this time to Colchester United. I don't think he's worth selling just yet, but 64 overall, 74 potential for the Trinidad winger. Omar Elmi's back from his loan, and he's getting sold this season. We already talked about Santiago Rojas. Hopefully he goes and tears things up in the MLS at Austin. Eko Saran, the Indonesian winger, is a good player. I really do think he's a good player. I don't think we've seen the best of him yet. He's definitely had some moments, but 67 overall, 74 potential. I think we need to see some production from him this season, or he's going to start to fall down that pecking order. Luca Fontana back from his loan, and he's getting sold. Pietro Monti is out on loan. He's only 17 years old still. He's out at Galway United, and he's got 84 potential. So we definitely may see him someday, I think. Patrick Basili Gitwa is out on loan at Ross County, and he's doing pretty well. 64 overall, 78 potential. Mixed feelings about him. He looks like he's a good player, but we'll see if he makes an appearance someday. This dude, the Mongolian winger, Yasun Tatar, we put him out on loan in China, and I'm so excited to see him someday. In the academy, he was unreal. That pace is legit. And he's only 5'5", so he really is quick. 79 potential though, so not the highest potential, but I do think we see him someday, for sure. LaQuincio, what a man. Like I said, he's attracting a big time offer right now from Inter. We're waiting to see what it is. But I did give him a deserving upgrade to his overall to a 77. He's 23 years old and he's got 85 potential. So right now, in this world that we're in for FC Destiny, he's probably one of the best young strikers you can possibly buy. And he's ours right now, as long as we keep him, but I will let you know what we hear from Inter. Mo Money. 67 overall, 75 potential, no movement there to his ratings, and I'm just excited to see him on the pitch again. Why not? He's kind of developing that cult hero off the bench vibe right now for us, kind of like a Divo Garigi role, if you will, and hopefully we get some more goals from Mo. Abdallah Matoub, the Libyan striker, came up from the academy, and he's out on loan now in India as well. Paddy Pringle is back from his loan, and guess what? He's staying. We're going to do what we did with Ernad Spaho last season. He's going to stay until January, see if he can play a few matches, see how he feels. If we like him, we'll keep him on the bench. If we want to send him out on loan, we will in January. Yodo Goto got the call up from the academy as well this season, and he's out on loan at Dortmund. It's actually Dortmund number 2. It's their second club in the third division. But alright, that's the full squad. Let's see what else we've got to do. Next thing I want to do is take a look at our academy heading into this season. We've added 2 new players from our final reports last season. Let's take a look at who they are. First off, it's Vittorio Rizzo, the Italian center back. I think he has decent potential, but he looks like a solid profile all around right now. Nothing jumping off the page, but he definitely could be a good one someday. Already a 60 overall too. Number of these names are staying in the academy, like Wasim El Razi, who I just want to see in an academy tournament or 2 before we make any decisions. Kind of just let him be the star of the academy right now. Daniel Diamore, as you noticed, I've switched him to defensive midfield, where I think he's going to grow even better. At his height though, might be better off as a central midfielder, but I kind of just wanted his defensive rating to improve first, if anything. He's got such a high potential though, so he'll continue to grow into a nice role. Bustamante is still there. And how about this guy, a new boy from Cambodia? It's Mak Saka. What a name! 5'5", winger with decent pace. from Cambodia. We're switching him to the wing, and he looks like he could be pretty fun someday. Check out that headband. Yes, I did make that edit to his hair. Why not? Let's have some fun. Mock Saka, baby. Very excited for that guy. And honestly, Mock Saka kind of sounds like a character from Star Wars. So there's also that. But the two players to watch in the academy this season and in the future, honestly, the two highest potential ratings at the club, Tyron DeGuara from Malta. Really excited for more of him in the academy, and Henry Verkouteren, the other highest potential at the club right now. Now, we've got to sell some players first, but these are the two decisions I've made in terms of permanent transfers this season. Dorgelis Nene first from Mali, and then Kennedy Panzo from Angola. Someone let me know in the comments. It's good to have this familiarity with it, but he is the Clinton Mata region, who looks like a solid all-around player, but Kennedy Panzo just looks like fun right now. He's only 20 years old, so he has 78 potential, which isn't amazing, but if we can get him to play really well, we can get that 78 potential up at his age. So we gotta sell some players first, but we'll go and buy them after. And you see our transfer history here. We've gone ahead and made enough sales to go ahead and buy one of the two players we want to bring in, but let's just recap it. Pedro Leguizamon sold. Luca Fontana, Schiante, Salinas for $2 million, Akinola Akpan, and Gianmarco Ricci. 6 players sold of the 9 we want to sell so far, but it's time to go get Kennedy Panzo. And it looks like we're only going to have to pay just over 4 million euros for a player valued over 4 million euros. Really good deal here with Rayo Vallecano. And you see our transfer budget now sits at 14 million because we've sold 9 players. So let me show you the full window recap. And now we have the money to go get Dorgelis Nene and also upgrade our scouts. So all the players we have wanted to leave the club have at this point. You can see all the deals here. The ones you haven't seen yet, we brought in Kennedy Panzo, Omar Elmi was sold, DeSantis, and Michelangelo Del Grosso sold to Nashville in the MLS. And now that we've made that extra money as well, we're going to use it to upgrade our scouts' abilities. So we just sent Quack Gun, who now has 5-star experience, out to Nepal. And Dong Chi is our second scout now. He's going to the DR Congo for 3 months. And Francis Paul from St. Lucia, from Barrowtown last year, joins as a scout, and he's going to Italy for 3 months. But now it's time to welcome RB Salzburg to our office and see if we can get a deal on the table for Dorgelis Nene. And we're going to lowball him from the beginning. We're going to start at 8 million euros. He's valued at 9. Either way, this is going to be our record fee. Not bad. Not bad at all. Coming back with 8.6 million euros. We're going to be way undervalued for this deal. I'm just going to go for 8.5 million euros and call it a day. And the deal is done. It's accepted. Let's go talk to Dorgelis, get that paperwork signed, and get ourselves a new winger. And we have gotten handshakes in the room. Dorgelis is coming. Here we go. And we just went in and changed his official position to right wing, which upped his overall from a 76 to a 77. But a reminder, his potential right now is 77, so he's currently maxed out. But at 25 years old, if we can have a decent season with him, I think we can get that potential to go up just a little bit with his overall. But I'm sure you're wondering, there is no new stadium this year. We continue to play at the Palazzo Amara, which if you've been here since FIFA 23, you know that's not the norm when we get promoted. Basically, we're struggling to find room to put such a large new stadium on the island of Capri. There's already not a lot of space on this island as it is, and a huge new stadium would be kind of distracting as a sight for many tourists, even though it would be awesome for the fans of Capri. So we're looking at creative new ways to develop a new stadium, maybe for next season, but for now, it's not gonna work. And also, just of note, we're keeping the kits basically the exact same. I like what we have right now, and I want to give fans the chance to buy our away and third kits while they're still out. Next year, we probably will make a little bit of a change though. But as you saw, new goalkeeper kits. Now, let's get into the first ever match in the Serie A. And before we get into the match, we have received an offer from Inter for Lequincio Zayfelg. I said they've been tracking him, they want him, and they've come in with 25 million euros. He's valued a little bit over 20 million euros right now, so it's a decent offer, but honestly, with how important he is to our success right now, not gonna happen. So first offer, rejected. So here is the new starting 11 for Capri. Ciro Capitani, captains, and all 70 and higher lineup for the first time in this series. Kennedy Panzo and Dorgelis Nene are gonna make their debut. And who is it going to be against? Well, it's AC Milan, the winners of 19 Serie A's, 5 Coppa Italias, and 7 times winners of the Champions League. Welcome to the Serie A, ladies and gentlemen. Breakout scenario is going to be for the debut guys, of course. Nene and Penzo on the right side. 7.0 ratings or higher for either of them, and they get +1 to their potential, which for the two of them would actually be very nice. But it's time. Let's kick off Season 5. Andiamo! Then I realized I never showed you Milan's lineup, so I just wanted to show you that Magnan is still in goal. They've got some old guys like Dani Carvajal, but overall, scrolling through the lineup here, Nuno Mendes is an 87. This guy sucks, but this is why I should have gone in and set their lineup. But either way, how about Kai Havertz up front? Maybe with that, we actually have a chance at a clean sheet today. Here we go. Loquencio to Nene. Looking good so far. But look at the strength from Nene. Down the line, into the box. He's already created a chance. How about the first chance of the match going Capri's way? Shemislav. It's good passing here, and Kennedy Panzo gets his first chance to go forward. Panzo to Nene. Nene looking over the top for Zayfout, gets intercepted. Good dribbling here from Nene. Echeverria forward with it. They tackle him. They've been very good defensively so far, but a lot of confidence from Capri's attack right now. It's a good dribble move here. Chiro's marshalling Luis Guilherme. Well done. Shemislav, good defending. Milan get it back. Shemislav again. Great defense so far from Capri. And the ball to broke yard's pretty good here. Come on, Zachary, keep it in. Still going with it down the wing. Zachary broke a yard. Is in on goal. Across to Loquencio. He wasn't ready for it. Long shot from Kai Havertz. Luigi forced to make a tougher save than I imagined. Oh, Shaw-Tom, love you. Love you. Oh, keep it in. Look at Shaw-Tom go. Still with it. He's taken down. Card him, ref. It's going to be a yellow for Dani Carvajal, who could not keep up with the Malaysian. And it's going to be halftime here on the island. And how about this for a result right now? 0-0 with AC Capri and AC Milan. It's a really good passing move. They are almost in, and Kai Havertz skies it. Oh, man. Nice tackle, Namdi. Come on. Go forward with it. Namdi Ofabor looking great right now. Getting it to Brocky Yard. To Armando. To Nene, who takes a touch. Too big. Too big. Gets it back. Oh, come on. Zambo Anguissa's all over him. Namdi Ofabor winning it back. God, the aggressiveness. Oh, what a ball from Mbube here. To Echeverria. To Nene. Come on. Dorgelis. To Armando. Lets it run, and they read it. Might be a good chance here. Nuno Mendes has made a run forward. Chiro's there. It's a chance. Saved by Luigi.
Luigi.
That's definitely the first real warning sign. Oh, another one here. It's off the bar. No. Kai Havertz picks it up, and Mbube's there. Mendes, saved by Luigi. Come on. Oh boy, Panzo turns it over. Not a great idea there. Chiro is there. Shemislav, not saving that one. God damn it. Oh, mistake from the new right back, turning it over, trying to start a quick break, and it turns into a goal. Disappointing, because we have been awesome in this game for the most part. 2 subs, Arash is in, and so is Alexandru Matan. Oh, that's a great ball in here. Luigi deals with it. Rebound. Saved. Oh, blocked. Wow. What a chance for Milan again there. And the last sub, we're going to bring Karoy into the match for Namdi in this one. Oh boy, turnover here. Might be another chance. Kai Havertz with it here. Luigi saves us again. Oh yes, Sam Mbube. Way to get in there. Needed that here. Good dribbling by Nene. Come on. God, they've read everything. Oh, Loquencio has it here. This might be a chance. Nene has it here. Matan was making a run. They covered it. Their defense has been locked down. Shaw-Tom with a nice tackle here, but that is going to do it here for the first match in the Serie A. Other than one mistake defensively, we were right there with AC Milan. Think about that. Lots to come this season with this team. I think we're going to shock a few clubs, but that first goal will come, just not today in the Serie A. And I don't really want you to take anything from these match ratings because this was our first chance at seeing a team much higher overall than us, but I will say Armando Echeverria was outstanding. We just couldn't get anything going in that final attack, but that's gonna come. So is more episodes. And until that next one, make sure you like and subscribe in the meantime. But until next time, this has been Therios. You'll never walk alone.